In the name of Allah, the merciful, the beneficent, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. I bear witness that Prophet Muhammad ibn Abdullah. I bear witness to Prophet Muhammad ibn Abdullah and to the Holy Quran. I bear witness to Lord Jesus and to the Torah. I bear witness to Lord Jesus and to the New Gospel. I bear witness to Moses and to the Torah. All right, that these are inspired words of God brought on by inspired men of God. Okay, it is Allah alone that we worship. It is His aid that we seek. Okay, I come to y'all in peace in the Arabic language. Assalamu alaikum. All right. Peace and blessing be upon Adam, Abraham, Moses, Lord Jesus, Prophet Muhammad ibn Abdullah, Master Fraud Muhammad, who came over here and rose up a Georgia-born man, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and to the rest of the worthy servants of Allah, and to the future servants of Allah yet to come. Peace and blessing be upon y'all. Peace and blessing be upon these. I hope y'all enjoy y'all's day, whatever today is. Saturday, March 7, 7:03 a.m. 2026. We lit. For y'all watching on Facebook, hit the like, share, and download button. For y'all who looking on YouTube, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. All right, if you haven't did that by now, you should have. But in the meantime, let me see. Young man, young woman, older man, older woman, apply yourselves. Tell you that every day. Keep on saying that. Apply yourselves. Everything you need to succeed is within your reach. Apply yourselves. Word. You must do this with all your deity. Apply yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. Word. You have everything you need. Word. To succeed. Truth be told. I ain't talking about to be 100 millionaire. These things are. That's not the focal point. You can do anything you want to do. You can achieve that, but truly, I'm just talking about the simplicity of life. For your day-by-day activities to make it through life. Or without overdoing it, without underdoing it. You have everything you need to succeed. It is all within your reach. Apply yourselves, okay? 2 is to take advantage of the time. You got plenty of time, yet time go by very fast. You hear me? Take advantage of the time. It will show. Every old wise person was a young wise person. Every old fool was a young fool. You hear me? Time will tell if you took advantage of the time given to you on this earth. 3, make yourselves available. Put yourself in a position where God our Father can use you, and He will use you. You make yourself access to all type of things. Y'all don't have a problem making yourself accessible to the world. Y'all put yourselves in all type of situations, positions. You put yourself in the dope house. You put yourself in the whorehouse. You put yourself on the block. You put yourself in gang activities. Why don't you try to put yourself in a position where God our Father could use you? Y'all see me? All I'm doing is sitting down in the seat and opening up my mind. And all I'm doing is sitting down in the seat and opening up my mind, make myself available to be positive. Y'all do this all the time. The Bible say many are called, few are chosen. Many of y'all are called. God called all of y'all. He got all y'all's number. He don't just got my number. He got all y'all's number. Some of y'all see the phone call. Nah, I ain't messing with you. Word. Some of y'all see the phone. You actually pick up. Many are called. Few are chosen. Those few that was chosen came out of many. The only difference is they actually picked up. They was available. Word. But God called all of y'all. The Bible say many are called. It don't say just few, many. Word. Few chosen. Why those few chosen? They was actually available. Word. God got all y'all number. 4, have the right attitude. This is the key maker. And the key make to have the right attitude is indispensable. Indispensable means life or death, all necessary, all vital, all important. Or you must have the right attitude. If you ain't got the right attitude, you're not going to apply yourself. You're not going to make yourself available. You're not going to take advantage of the time. If you got the right attitude, you're going to apply yourself, young man. You're going to take advantage of the time, young man. You're going to make yourself available, young man or young woman. Hey, you're going to shine like a star. Like my brother Paul said in Philippians chapter 2, verses 14 through 15. Brother Paul said, do everything without grumbling or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God, without fault, in a warped and crooked generation. Jesus said this generation is warped and crooked. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky, as you hold firmly to. You gotta be hanging on. If you ain't hanging on, it ain't gonna be shown. It ain't gonna be displayed. But if you hanging on, it's gonna be shown as clear as crystal, as clear as the stars hanging up. Because as you hold firmly to the word of life. Hang on to the word of life, young man, young woman. And may God's word be true. Keep the right attitude through and through. Where am I going? Where am I going? Let me see. It's 2026. Present day America. Where shall we go? Where should we go? Me know. One thing about it, I was asking myself yesterday, do y'all know how America was started? You just living in America. Have you ever asked that question? Do you know how America was started? Do you know why you here? Do you know how the people got it? I speak English. Do you know why? I speak English. Do you know why? I speak English because English settlers came over here and settled down in America. But they originated from England. All right? What are you trying to say? The English settlers got tired of England and broke away from England and started the American Revolutionary War. They was getting tired of being taxed by Britain. Are y'all tired of being taxed by America? We need to do what they did and break away from their asses. They were smart. They fought for their freedom. How come y'all ain't fighting for yours? The English settlers fought for their freedom. How come y'all ain't fighting for y'all? They actually showed that they wanted to live. They fought for their freedom. What y'all gonna do about y'all? Just talk about it. The differences. But that's how America got started. They were English settlers. They broke away from Britain. Word. Britain was taxing them. Taxation without representation. Are we represented equally? I don't think so. I think we've been highly unfairly represented, but y'all don't care. But let's go to this. Let's get to the focal point. America, this is a Judeo-Christian society. All y'all will say you believe in God. Word. All y'all would say that. Yeah, I believe in God. Yeah. Matthew chapter 6, down around verse 22. Back up to verse 19. Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Jesus said, Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasure in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Where is your heart? Most of the people, is your heart stored up in earthly things, or is they stored up in heaven? You can't take what I got. As far as my treasure, the house, car, clothes, the hell with them things. Obviously, that don't mean much to you. Not as they mean to some of y'all. Some of y'all kill people for these things. Me, I just look at you and wave at them goodbye. And keep on going forward as the day go forward. But I die for the Lord, though. I die for my treasure, my real treasure. I depart with the chain, depart with the house, depart with the car. Let these go easily. They're material. But anyway, the eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eyes are unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? A lot of y'all, what y'all consider light, Jesus will consider darkness. Word. If your eyes are unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light within you is darkness, Jesus compares some of y'all's light to darkness. What does he mean? He's trying to show you something. If then the light within you is darkness, how great is that darkness? No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. You work, don't you, Rashada? Yes. Do you care about working? No. I haven't cared about working since I clocked in. Since day one. I come from the street. I'm just trying to comply with the righteous way of living. And that's not getting in trouble. Doing the best you can. And being a good person in the community. To some degree. Trying to. Do I care about working though? Is that the topic of my thought? Hell no. Give a damn about work. The people at work know I don't give a damn about work. Word. I work harder than word. I'm good at whatever I do, but I don't give a damn about work. That ain't the topic of my thing. I care about God. Word. What are we talking about? No one can serve two masters. Either they will hate the one and love the other. Many people claim to love God. A lot of y'all got God and money mixed up. But to be completely honest with you, and it's a mockery. Some of this is not your doing. You've been made this way. I ain't got no money on me. But if you take a dollar bill or flip that dollar bill over, you see Egypt. You see symbology of Egypt on the dollar bill with the President George Washington, the very first president. You see, in God we trust on the back of a dollar, incorporating God with the money. This is in y'all's society, especially if you're in America. You call yourself Christian, don't you? You wake up and go to work for money. Some of y'all, I don't wake up and just go to work for money. I wake up and go to work, not for the damn money. You hear me? Of course you're working for the money, but I'm saying that's not everything. Some of y'all, if y'all don't got that money, I guarantee you, your walk with God off, your talk off, your level of thinking is off. Word. Listen, all this got to do with the damn money. Erase money out the picture. And see how faithful you are. Many of y'all, especially in America, this is a Judeo-Christian society. It's an embarrassment. The way they incorporated money in y'all's devotion. Even in church, it's more about the offers. They care more about the offering than anything else. Word, be honest with you. But you can't serve both God and money. With everything you need in this society, you wake up, you need money to live, you need money to eat, you need money to pay rent, you need money to get from point A to point B in this world. You don't need it, but they make you feel like you need it. Word. You can't serve both God and money. How can you focus on God when money is the priority? Look at the young men, young women. What are they doing? Robbing, killing, stealing for what? For money. They trying to take care of their family with what? Money. Not morals and principles, but money. The old school people use morals and principles. Morals, principles, traditions, basic stuff, being real, loving each other. That's what the people use. That's expressions of God. Morals, principles, love. This is attributes of God. Money. Y'all wonder why your stuff messed up. Everything upside down. Word. And the people, that's if y'all, especially for the people who got some type of respect for God, to some degree. Y'all know what I'm saying. The world we living in, and it's hard for y'all who got some type of respect for God. The majority of people don't really give a damn. It's all about money. It's like a business with these people. You know what I mean? Word. And God gonna bring that to an. And for all the people been playing them games for this many years, rather been set, it's already coming down in the works. Whether it's announced on radio, television, or not. Damn it, y'all society is falling right before y'all very ass. And young man, young woman, hey, if you wanna live and be smart, have this mind in your structure. Do what you're able to do, but don't get too connected with these people. Put God first. Know God is in control over everything. Jesus said, the teachers of the law and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. So be careful to do everything they tell you, but don't do what they do, for they don't practice what they preach. All right. Well, you got to fit in. Try and be the best you can be. What we do, they don't do. They tell us work hard, isn't it? Bro, they get over on people. Listen, they not even applying to their own rules. You see what I'm saying? But word, we embarrass them by actually following their rules. They not following. You see what I'm saying? It's a little bit it don't make a lot of sense to me. Be honest with you. But that's what Jesus said to do. To try to be upright in a crooked world. A lot of crooked people will promote being upright. They crooked as hell talking about being upright. These are the same people talk about all men are created equal. Obviously, they not. We was enslaved talking about all men are created equal. Are you? Hello? Word. Don't you see the embarrassment in what I'm saying? It always been like this. And some of y'all not too bright to see what I'm saying. Y'all wonder what this dude talking about. Yeah. Anyway, somewhere on the other side of town. Somewhere on the other side of town, you can't serve two masters. The point I'm trying to say is it's an embarrassment the way the people incorporate God into y'all religious beliefs, and everything that got to do with God is incorporated around money. Even on the back of your dollar bill, they got "In God We Trust." Simple word. Most of these people who ID and stuff, that's why God don't really work with a lot of people. Because one, y'all don't really know God. Two, y'all not even trying to really search for God. And three, many of the people just go right along with making a mockery of God and wonder why you get mocked along the way. How you walk? How you doing mentally, physically, and spiritually? Meanwhile, on the other side of town, while y'all BSing around, you know what I mean? While y'all BSing around, word. People don't understand. They don't see. It's crazy. But I promise you, a lot of y'all who really want to believe in God, you can't serve both God and money. I promise you, a whole lot of y'all ideologists, I know y'all want to believe in God, but a lot of y'all more mixed up with money. If the truth of the matter be told, everything you do, you wake up, you go to work, money, live money. You think more about money than you do God. I promise you, y'all put more thought into your business. You wake up with more thought into how you're gonna be successful. Wake up with more thought of how I'm gonna make it in the world. Wake up with more thought of how I can live a better life. Sometimes life ain't pleasant, baby. And all y'all's answer got to do with money. Hey, listen, myself right now, I'm not straight as far as having things. I need, in the world we live in, they put it in the way, it's set up where you gotta have money. You gotta have money, pay bills, pay rent, this and that, right? Hey, I don't give a damn if I got it or not. I know in the system that I'm living in, according to their BS rules, I know the system. Word, but I don't give a damn about it. You know what I mean? It's embarrassing. I'm just pointing out the facts, but people don't see. Because you're crazy, slow as hell. You think, listen, I'm just trying to do the best I can. Or it's don't got a lot of tools, don't got the people around, and this and that. Don't need a lot of tools, and don't need the people. The Bible says, "Save yourself from this corrupt generation. The Bible says, save yourself. That's more than enough. You know, a lot of people, the book of Zechariah say 2/3 going to be struck down and perish. 1/3 going to be left in the land. This 1/3, the Lord going to test and refine like silver. I see why. Many people not paying attention. Right. And I think the Lord know that too. Like a lot of people not paying attention. A lot of people just going for the bull crap. As the Bible say, enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction. Many people on enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction. And many enter through. Many people. Just look around. You know. Brother Farrakhan said all this back in the 60s. You know what I mean? It's 2026. People still ain't paying no attention. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I don't even want to imagine. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. This road I'm on right here, y'all peeping game. Not many people find this road. They want to look. They want to be on this road. They claim to want to be on this road, but the road be right there, and they don't get on it. I'm trying to show you. Some off, and y'all drunk. Word. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But it's an embarrassment the way the people have incorporated God into the world, and they trying to incorporate the world into God. Y'all don't see this. The Bible says Satan has deceived the whole world. Have you been deceived? I used to believe in that, this and that. You still got dumb. You still got idiotic belief system. Well, that's why people not really sure. You're not sure about this, not sure about that, not sure. Bruh. Listen, accept the facts. Get under a good teacher. Many of y'all, you probably don't know who to get up on. Listen. Whatever that need to be said, been said already. I'm just giving it out there. People look at me trying to figure me out. You'll never figure me out. You couldn't figure out the ones before. I'm in the same category. But you can't serve two masters. It's an embarrassment how the world try to incorporate God into its system. And they try to incorporate God into the system of the world. These people tripping. Everything y'all got to do revolve around money. And God, and they put God in mixed of it. A lot of y'all think y'all doing all right. Especially, I'm telling you. Bruh. I see why the Lord said in Zechariah chapter 13, verse 7, awake, sword, against my shepherd, against the man who is close to me, declares the Lord Almighty. Strike the shepherd, and the sheep will be scattered, and I will turn my hand against the little ones. And the whole land, the earth, declares the Lord, 2/3 will be struck down and perish, yet 1/3 will be left in it. This third I will put into the fire. I will refine them like silver and test them like gold. They will call on my name, and I will answer them. I will say, they are my people, and they will say, the Lord is our God. The Lord said, 1/3 going to be left. He's going to refine them like silver. You hear me? Men and the people. Truly the true people going to be tested and refined. Many of these people don't understand what the Lord was saying. What a word, man. Yeah, many people don't understand what the Lord was saying. Silver and gold, you see, the Lord said, I'm gonna refine them like silver. He compared the people to silver. Many people now, what seem like silver and gold, it's fake. Just like the diamonds that people be wearing, it's fake. A lot of y'all be going for the okie doke. Word. Thank you. That's the clearest way to say. A lot of stuff that y'all got fake. Everything, most of y'all got is fake and cheap. Beyond the diamonds, the gold, the silver, it's the fake stuff. Right? That's what y'all been going for all this time and don't realize. Word. Listen. I got it right here. So I'm trying to see exactly where it's at because I ain't scripting no coordinate, but it's right here. I believe it's the book of Joel, chapter 3. If I'm not mistaken. The book of Joel, chapter 3, the section say, the nations judge. Joel chapter 3, verse 1 say, in those days, at that time, when I restore the fortunes of Judah and Jerusalem, I will gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, or what we know as the Battle of Armageddon. There, I will put them on trial for what they did to my inheritance. The title called The Nations Judged. Okay? Listen, but there I will put them on trial for what they did to my inheritance. My people Israel. The people, the world messed the people. Listen, the people of God is messed up. Because they scattered my people among the nations and divided up my land. They cast lots for my, to this very day, they cast lots. Picking, what should we do with this one? Or how should we handle this? Casting lots. What, like as if a game. Word. You know, I told you, the people like on the chessboard, they look at us like a chessboard. Where they move people around. Word. They cast lots for my people and traded boys for prostitutes. And they sold girls for wine to drink. Now, what have you against me, Tyre, and Sidon, all of you regions of Philistia? Are you repaying me for something I have done? If you are repaying me back, I will swiftly and speedily return on your own heads what you have done. For you took my silver and my gold and carried off my finest treasures to your temple. You see, the silver and gold. It's not just the material. It ain't talking about like just the gear. It represents the people. You took away my silver and my gold and carried off my finest treasures. The Bible say in Exodus chapter 19, the Lord told Moses, if y'all obey me, then you will be, y'all be my treasure possession. The people of God is God's treasure possession. And the people of the world took the silver and gold representing the people and carried off my finest treasure to your temples. Where the temples of the world, y'all churches, mosques, cathedral, whatever going on that bull crap. Yeah. You sold the people of Judah and Jerusalem to the Greeks. Have we not been sold? You sold the people of Judah and Jerusalem to the Greeks. This is what the word is saying. The people of God was sold off. Have we not been sold off? That you might send them far from their homeland. See, I'm going to rouse them out of the places to which you sold them. See, I am going to rouse them out of the places to which you sold them, and I will return on your own heads what you have done. I will sell your sons and your daughters to the people of, hey, we've been enslaved for 400 years. God say, that's going to flip around. Y'all think something not going to change? Hey. I wonder how's that being done. That's God's word. We have 400 years of being sold as slaves. The Lord said that the people going to be sold as slaves. You sold the people of Judah and Jerusalem to the Greeks, that you might send them far from their land, their homeland. See, I'm going to rouse them out of the places to which you sold them, and I will return on your own heads what you have done. I will sell your sons and your daughters to the people of Judah, and they will sell them to the Sabaeans, a nation far away. The Lord has spoken. The silver and gold, the people have ran off with God's silver and gold. Okay? Why is this right here? I know it's right here for a reason. Can't see why I put it right here. Well, it's for a reason. Yeah, I'm trying to look why it's right for a reason. It'll come back if it's meant to be. But yeah. Silver. The Lord said He's gonna test the people, refine them like silver, gonna try them like gold. Another thing, in the book of Exodus, Pharaoh in Exodus 14, Pharaoh let the people go. All right. Exodus 14, verse 5. When the king of Egypt was told that the people had fled, Pharaoh and his officials changed their mind. How long has it been since we were free from slavery? You hear me? Free to do anything you want to do. Hey, the people change their mind. Now, forget that. You got to put them chains right back on them. Instead of physical chains, let's put mental chains on them. That's even worse. Pharaoh changed their mind and said, what have we done? We have let the Israelites go and lost their services. So he had his chariot made ready and took his army with him. He took 600 of his best chariots. Chariots got horses, representation of spirits. In the book of Revelation, you see 4 horses, a black horse, white horse, red horse, and a pale horse. In the book of Jeremiah, God told Jeremiah, if you wrestle with men and they warn you out, how can you race against horses? Horses are representation of spirits. In the book of Exodus, Pharaoh changed his mind. He took his chariot and 600 of his best chariot. Pharaoh coming right down with his best, trying to get rid of the people of God. Yeah. But what happened to Pharaoh? He came and came with his best. What happened? He and all his officials drowned in the sea. Right. He came, hot pursuit on the people of God. The same shall be repeated. Pharaoh let the people go. The slave master let the people go. Changed their damn mind. Right, got right back on their head. Hit them with the drugs. Hit them with this. Hit them with that. Word. 600 of his best chariots on their heads. Yeah. Yeah. But most of them, most got the people to the wilderness. And Joshua took them from the wilderness to the promised land. Honorable Elijah Muhammad got the people to the wilderness, took them from Egypt. Honorable Elijah Muhammad took the people from Egypt and got them to the desert. Hey, to get from Egypt to the desert is not it's not an easy task, my boy. It ain't hard trying to get out the damn world. I mean, it's not easy trying to get out the damn world. Do I got a witness? Have anyone of y'all even ever tried to escape the world? You don't know, you don't understand it. None of y'all really ever tried this, to escape the world, the system of the world, that you being ruled by, that your life being directed by. You know how life panning out for you. Not good, right? Because of course it ain't panning out good. You in a damn worldly system that's being ran and corrupted by sin. What kind of good thing you gonna get out of it if God ain't involved? Hello? Well, Pharaoh was on Pharaoh let the people go and realized, damn, what we do? We lost their services. That always been the objective, our services. You know? As Pharaoh, these got the same mind Pharaoh got. Their services. We work hard to this and that. Yeah. I think that was just a cool comparison. Where it's bond. Because it's the same damn thing. Pharaoh let the people go, but then he realized, well, what we do? We lost their services. Well, this Pharaoh is worse than that Pharaoh. This Pharaoh more slicker than that Pharaoh. You hear me? This Pharaoh had physical chains. That Pharaoh had physical chains. This Pharaoh got mental chains on the people. Using 600 of his best chariots on y'all asses. But God. For y'all pay attention. Pay attention. You know? Because many of the people, just like in Moses' days, were stubborn as hell. Right. That's why they didn't make it past the wilderness. But I'd rather I take that. I'd rather die in the wilderness than die in Egypt. At least they was baptized, all was baptized into the sea of Moses, and I take that. At least they follow him into the wilderness. Then I'll take that. That's a hard task in itself to get the people to come from Egypt to the wilderness to see. At least he got them out of the damn world system. They might have died in the wilderness, but then I'd rather die in the wilderness than die in Egypt. You hear me? It's a spiritual, symbolic meaning in that right there. They didn't get to experience the full blessing of God. Their disbelief wouldn't allow them to. Say that again, Rashada. Their disbelief would not allow them to. Their disbelief would not allow them to go to the promised land. Their disbelief had them stuck in the wilderness. But I would rather be in the wilderness than in the world. You hear me? They was a little bit stubborn, this and that, and hey, they didn't have it all. But I'd rather die in the wilderness than die in the world. Yeah, at least they made it that far. That's farther than a whole lot of people get to make. All right. Talking, questioning God the whole damn way. But at least they made it to the wilderness. Because many people don't make it out the world. All right. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1 say, at that time, Michael, the great prince who protects your people, will arise. There will be a time of distress, such as not happened from the beginning of the nations until then. But at that time, your people, everyone whose name is found written in the book, will be delivered. Multitudes who sleep in the dust of the earth will awake. Some multitudes who sleep in the dust of the earth will awake. What does this mean? It could have everything God says sometimes got between 1 and 3 meanings. And it all lines up mentally, physically, and spiritually. This could be spiritual. I mean, this could be physical. Well, I do believe that many people who are dead and been dead will rise again one day. I do believe that. Also, I believe in the mental death because mentally the people are dead. Well, I believe the mind's gonna rise up one day as well. You hear me? Multitudes who sleep in the dust of the earth will awake. Some to everlasting life, others to shame and everlasting contempt. My goodness, listen. Those who are wise, you want to be wise. Every old wise person was a young wise person. Those who are wise will shine like the brightness of the heavens. If you wise, your wisdom will reward you, as the Bible said. And those who lead many to righteousness, like the stars. Hey, you're gonna shine like a star, baby. Hey, and those who lead many to righteousness, like the stars forever and ever. Their names never forgotten about. Damn it, 200-300 years from now, that brother or sister will still be remembered. That's amazing. God not gonna let that brother be forgotten. You hear me? 200-300 years from now, many people. Do you know who was living in the spot I'm in 200-300 years before me? No, don't I know? In the world system, if they ain't do nothing significant, they really not remembered. There is a woman in the book over 2,000 years ago who wiped Jesus' feet. Don't know her name. Hold on. It was a widow who gave 2 cents. Don't know her name. Never forgotten about. Ain't that something? Don't even know her name. Yet her person, her character, what she did, never has been forgotten about. Some people have. It's 2026. This book, when Jesus, well, it's been 2026 years after Jesus' death, supposedly. Okay, so 2026 years ago, somewhere along that time period, this woman, because Jesus, Jesus the one told the story. All right, so it had to have been over 2,000 years ago. It's some stuff that y'all built houses 200 years ago that's not been remembered. 50 years ago that's not been remembered. 10 years ago that ain't been, 1 year ago that ain't been remembered. This woman gave 2 pennies. 2 pennies. 2 copper little coins. All she had. That's all she had. Put them in the. All she had. Never been forgotten about. Some of y'all, how much of y'all did? It's not worth the remembrance, is it? I paid it, yeah. Was it from the heart? Obviously, it ain't really 2 pennies. This woman put in 2 pennies. A story that's been told for thousands of years. 2 pennies. What have y'all done? 2 pennies with her heart. 1,000 years, never been forgotten. What have y'all done? 2 pennies from the heart is remarkable and rememberable. What have y'all done? 2 pennies. I mean, damn. It's almost embarrassing. You ain't done something worth 2 pennies of the heart that's notable. 2 pennies. Those who are wise will shine like the brightness of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever. But you, Daniel, roll up and seal the words of the scroll until the time of the end. Many will go here and there to increase knowledge. Where many people, the Lord said this is over 2,000 years ago. You know, God always pre-saying something. He always pre-saying something. I believe everything God says is prophecy. You know what I mean? Where he tells you past, present, and future all in one. Many people be seeing stuff happen and don't believe it. I ain't shocked, no surprise, especially when I see it. Damn, it been right there. If only someone had some type of wisdom and knowledge, that let me show how disconnected people is. If only some people had some type of wisdom and knowledge from God to see, damn, I see this right here. So that's next. That's next. All I gotta do is apply myself and then stay out the way and fall in with the direction of God that He already pre-said was gonna happen. Simple. Very simple. Okay. The world. 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Brother John said, do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, love for the Father is not in them. For everything in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life comes not from the Father, but from the world. The world and its desire pass away, but whoever does the will of God lives forever. You hear me? Many people caught up in the word. I ain't be asking you, bro. I was caught up in the wrong some bug crap. I'll be out there if I try to like pinpoint this and that from the past leaders and teachers. I was caught up in the world, man, and want to be in the world. You don't see me want to be in the world. I ain't in no cahoots with none of these damn people. You don't see me trying to. I'm telling you to stay on, man. It's like wasting time sometimes messing with these damn people, trying to get something going. Where they all in the system with the world, with the people of the world. What benefit can you do messing with people of the world? Jesus ain't mess with these people. That's why they didn't like Jesus. They crucified Jesus. Well, many of these damn churches, synagogues, mosques, cathedrals, I'm telling you right now, if Jesus was to come back today, damn it, He will flip y'all's temples over. The same exact way He did in the Bible. Why? It came to y'all making a mockery out of God. You're not preaching God's word truthfully. Your heart not right. It ain't even trying to get right. Y'all was some bullcrap from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. Y'all talk about God in vain, as Jesus previously said again, Matthew 15. These people honor me with their lips, their hearts far. Y'all love talk about God, talk about Jesus, talk about the Holy Spirit. Damn, y'all talk ain't worth a damn quarter. Ain't worth a damn quarter. Word. Obviously, it ain't even worth being paid attention to. Obviously, y'all pay attention to me. Obviously, I got something. Y'all's talk ain't worth a damn quarter. Anybody, I'm telling this now, man, ain't worth a damn quarter, and you know it. And they know it. Well, Y'all's talk ain't worth a damn quarter, but y'all BS is worth thousands. Say that again, Rashada. Y'all's talk ain't worth a damn quarter, but y'all's BS is worth thousands. In fact, that's what people get paid off of. BS, correct? When you turn on your TV, your Instagram, YouTube, whatever you use these days, what you love to see? People arguing, fussing, fighting. That does something for you, right? That feeds your character. Misery love company. You enjoy this. You get a kick out of saying bull crap, being in bull crap, being involved. You get a kick out of this. You get some type of dopamine in your mind, right? Hey, that's a sign. Yo, it's off. You get a kick out of the world. Listen, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop or what's some soap operas. I don't want to see none of this bull crap. I don't get a kick out of it. Word, you see what I'm saying? Some of y'all get a kick out of it because you involved with bull crap. Mental love company. Bull crap like bull crap. If I'm robbing and stealing, I like to be around people who robbing and stealing. We the same. Word, that's gonna be my friends, robbers and stealers. I ain't gonna be around people who just getting stuff took from. We not the same, my boy. You know what I mean? Word. If I like truth, I like right, I like light, I'm gonna be around people who like truth, who like right, who like light. I'm not gonna be around you who like falsehood, who like the lie, who like darkness. We will never get along. We can't get. Every time we come together, we're gonna clash because I got light over here and you got darkness. Everything I'm saying got light and everything you saying got darkness. It would never mix. It's like oil and water. Have you ever seen oil mixed with water? It never will. You can try this. It don't work that way though. You see what I'm saying? But this is what y'all are trying to do. It don't work like, well, this ain't what y'all trying to do. This is what happens. When light, you see what I'm saying? Bro, how did I get here? Because I just open my mouth and words just come out sometimes. Word. I ain't got notes. They just words just come out. Word. Y'all's talk ain't worth a quarter. But y'all BS worth thousands. That's what people get paid off of. To be on the bull crap. Y'all love that, right? You get a kick out of it. You get enjoyment out of it. Right? This does something for you. Right? Anyway, on to the next thing. It is an embarrassment. That's really all the words I can sum up to say. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. People don't see it. When I talk to people, I just be listening. Once I realize and see that you don't see it, it don't take number 3 seconds for me to see. I ain't gotta see. I ain't gotta wait till next week or next year to figure this out. I can see from what you saying, what you're doing. You speak. I like to read books. From what you're saying doing, I can get like 3 books from what you're saying doing. Off of one little simple thing. I see. Many of y'all don't see. Like, what are you talking about? If I was explaining to you, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. Or even if I was explaining to you, you wouldn't understand. It's like talking to you about math. I can talk to you about math forms. If you don't understand if you don't understand, you don't get it. I can talk to you about geometry too. But if you don't understand, you're not gonna get it. Okay, so it does not benefit me talking to you about it because you're not gonna get it. That's me telling you, you're not gonna get it. Okay, or if you could get it, you would get it without me having explained to you because you would be right there. Word. I ain't gotta talk to Farrakhan about understanding this and that. He gets it. I ain't gotta talk to Malcolm about understanding it. He gets it. I would have to talk about Martin Luther about this. He gets it. He's right there. Word. You see what I'm saying? The world we live in, system we live in, society we live in. Listen to what the Bible says. It's an embarrassment. Jeremiah chapter 9, verse 1, Brother Jeremiah said, "Oh, that my head were a spring of water and my eyes a fountain of tears. I will weep day and night for the slain of my people." People dying left and right. "Oh, that I had in the desert a lodging place for travelers," just to get away, so that I might leave my people and go away from them. For they are all adulterous. Jesus said, this adulterous generation adultery. They're cheating on God. Some of y'all in relationship cheating on y'all loved ones, y'all spouse, but claim you love. Thank you, Father. That's a perfect example. Some of y'all in relationships, and y'all cheating on them, but think you love them. Nigga, that's how your love is. That's how y'all walk with God is. Off like a mud. Y'all do this for each other, and then you think you're gonna do this for God. That's why it's not working for. It will never work for you that way, my boy. Never. Some of y'all just like that with it. Word. Y'all be unfaithful to y'all unfaithful to each other, and let alone then you think you got faithful God. Y'all not faithful to each other on a day by day basis, boy. You can't be faithful to your brother, your sister, your mother, your dad on something simple. Simple. Everything that y'all doing, you getting over on people. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, you got an angle. And that's why it's not right. It'll never be right. And your little feeble mind, you got an angle. I don't know if you can help this or not. Or if you know you're doing this, then you need to help it. If you don't know you're doing this, then as Jesus said, Father, forget them, for they don't know what they do. They truly are mentally dead. And you can't blame the walking dead for being a walking dead. They're acting off instincts. And you don't blame animals for acting off instincts, do you? That's what they know. That's what they've been taught to do. That's their condition. It's to act animal-like. And some of y'all have been in the wilderness, and you wonder why you kind of animal-like. You know, can't really blame you. It's the way you were shaped. A crowd of unfaithful people. Where we live at, a crowd of unfaithful people. I promise you. They make ready their tongue like a bow to shoot last. It is not by truth that they triumph in the land. They go from one sin to another. They do not acknowledge me, declares the Lord. It is not by truth that they... America. How was America built up? Original 7 colonies, English settlers, enslaved people. Did they win America by truth? Right now. God damn it all, man. Listen. Why are y'all waking up? Right now. Have y'all not been looking on, like, y'all got cell phones? Y'all see the YouTube? They talk about the presidential election. Make it fair. Right now, you can vote to have a fair election. What kind of sense would that freaking make? Right now, you can go to vote to have a fair election. I thought the election always been fair. You telling me they've been manipulating the elections this whole damn time? They've been manipulating the system this whole damn time. They've been manipulating government control this whole damn. My boy, how did I get here? It is not by truth that they triumph in the land. It always been by falsehood. The whole reason that y'all have been made enslaved is by falsehood. You don't know who you are. You dumb, deaf, and blind to the truth. And when you dumb, deaf, and blind to the truth, I can pimp you. I can tax you. I can get over on you. Because you don't got the knowledge that I know. And if I got a wicked man, I like it that way. Where I like being over y'all. That's what the wicked think. They like being over y'all. They like rule and control. They don't want you to be equal. I thought all mankind were created equal. That's what they say in the Declaration of Independence. Obviously, y'all have not declared y'all independence. Obviously, you are not equal to these people. Obviously, but they believe all mankind are created equal. Obviously, y'all won't include it. We won't include it. You know? How did they triumph? Was it by truth? Or was it by falsehood? The government, everything that's going on, is it based on truth? Or is it in falsehood? I believe that people are running stuff in falsehood. All these people are damn corrupt, from your politicians to most of the people. Your politicians, your law enforcement, corrupt. And they know it. Corrupt like hell. Wearing a badge of God. You think God ain't gonna wreak havoc on y'all and let Satan wreak havoc on y'all for y'all's atrocity and making a mockery out of God and harming the people of God on a day-by-day basis for years? And think you're getting away with it, as the Bible saying Psalms is a 97, one of them. God don't see. Does the Lord of the world see us? He don't see. That's how they talk and how they think. God don't see. We're gonna keep on doing what we're doing. But that, I would say on Jerry Spring, that was a lie. Law test determined that was a lie. Word. The test of God determined that was a lie. Think ain't nothing gonna happen to you. Crazy as hell. Crazy as hell. What the verse is? It's a Psalms 97. Psalms 96 is one of them. If I gotta use my phone, then I'm using my phone. I'm a fan. Yeah, I use my phone if I got to. That's what it's here for. Use the phone. I'm gonna use the phone. They say the Lord does not see. My bad. Psalms 94. I said Psalms 97. They say the Lord does not see. The God of Jacob takes no note. The people think God don't notice. Y'all been murdering people, raping people, robbing people, killing from people for 400 years plus. And you think God don't see, don't notice? One thing about it, the Lord, it ain't one thing that people can't do without God's permission. One thing about it, the people of God have allowed themselves to get into a situation. That's one thing. Or whatever happened like a few hundred years ago, don't know, not exactly sure. But I know the people of God messed up. The Lord talked about that, how the people messed up and profaned his name. They wasn't really worshiping God as they ought to. So God is just when you allow whatever you allow. But nevertheless, just because God allowed you to rule over people, you should not have mistreated them. You hear me? Not in a harsh way. You hear me? You should still have some type of respect for God. These are God's people. You think you just gonna manipulate, mock, and do the people of God wrong? Don't forget where you come from. These are God's people. Even though God might chastise them, even though God might allow you to whoop their asses, even though God might allow you some of them to be murdered, you still want to have some type of respect for God's people. You hear me? Word. Because God is not done with them. Word. Have you not read the book of Judges? When God allowed the people he allowed judges to come for times and pairs. Word. The people who do right, then they mess up. When they mess up, God allowed them to get their ass whipped. But then God always send a judge to come speak to the people, straighten them up, stand up, reform them, get them to see the truth. And if they pay attention, good. They have prosperity for a few years. Then the people go right back to being corrupt. It always been an on-off type of thing. Read the book of Judges. It always have been an on-off type of thing with the people of God. You know, they highly ignorant. The Bible calls people like the Bible refers to the people as sheep. Sheep need a shepherd. You know, sheep is a real submissive animal, but a sheep can they need a shepherd. And many of the people don't got shepherds. You hear me? So listen that. But the people of God are not to be made humiliated. Listen that. Nah, you ought to treat the people right. And if God ever was to make you rulers over whatever, for whatever reason, you still want to have some type of respect for God by treating the people right. You don't want to disrespect the people, because by disrespecting the people, you're disrespecting God. Word. You know what I mean? And this is where the people have messed up tremendously. God allowed the people to get into a situation where it is one. But the people have made mockery out of the people of God. You know? And that's why stuff is the way it is. They went from one thing, they went from bad to worse. All right. And the people have got it in their minds. Like they're going to keep on doing this type of crap. You're not going to keep on doing this to the people of God. Whatever been going on for the last 400 years, the Lord allowed. That's over though. You hear me? I promise you that is over. I know some bull crap still going on. And Pharaoh got 600 of his best chariots. You hear me? He throwing everything he can throw at y'all. But the Lord been know that. That's why y'all got to pay attention and be wise, so that you can see what Pharaoh trying to come at you with. As the Bible says, be alert and sober man, because your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion. The Lord knows these things. You hear me? Y'all the ones not paying attention. My people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge. All right? But these people think they're going to keep on getting away with crap. Because, listen, God is wreaking havoc on these mugs. Listen, he's been doing it since the 60s, 70s. They've been slowly decreasing. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna speed up rapidly though. It's gonna speed up rapidly. You know what I mean? Like they've been slowly decreasing. Word, and still trying to this and that or whatever. You know what I mean? And y'all who we ain't gonna be here long. You know what I mean? What you mean by that? As far as with these people, you better have it in your mind already. When you lose a job, that's okay. You won't supposed to last there anyway. It ain't gonna be no more 30, 40 years working with these people. Nah, that's old. As you see, for y'all who found out, you've been working in a steel mill someplace for 30, 40 years, and they drop y'all ass and just let you go. Hey, you should have been had that thought in mind, bro. You got connected with the world. You thought this was gonna be your support system. You thought this was gonna be your support system. Work hard for these people, and they gonna treat you right, leave you, retire, this and that. Nah, that ain't how I work with these people. They always tax people and been used to playing. They've been playing people for years. You know what I mean? Word. You better not have no ideas of trusting these people to take care of you. You hear me? Or being involved with these people for so long, because the system is going down. As it's going down, that's why it's hard to get jobs and stuff now. As you see, they ain't got that many jobs. And whatever one y'all do got, is a lot of bull crap around. The good stuff and this and that they keep within themselves. That's the smart thing to do. If I was them too, I would too. Of course. Or even though it's room for everybody, but the way they run stuff, they keep the good stuff. When it's all about me, myself, and I, that's how you think when it's me, myself, and I. You know, you tax everybody else. Where you don't show no type of love. Right? That's what they supposed to do. Or that's what they supposed to do. If they want to stay number one, if they want to keep their world the way they world, that's what they're supposed to do. Satan don't want to give up his control, his rule, his leadership. He don't want to give that up. Word. That's what he's supposed to do. Word. If I wouldn't say if I, but I can understand. I understand. Word. What I do, no. You got to be evil, wicked, and crooked to be like that, to even want to think like that. That's why I wouldn't say act. I don't even want to think the way they think, but I understand. Word, it makes sense to me. That's what you're supposed to do. Word, you crooked and on some bull crap, that's the way you stay on, is with the bull crap. Word, if you don't want to if you want to change your life around, change it around, let it go. It'll be way better for you to do that. But if y'all on bull crap, I understand how bull crap work. Word, I'm not with it, but I understand. All right. Anyway, yeah, these people think they're gonna keep on. They make a mockery out of God, and y'all don't see this. Y'all just be going for the okie doke, just going right along with it, like everything all right. Everything not all right. Why you think the world is the way it is? And many people not even asking no questions or paying attention. Y'all just living your life. Living your little life. One of my stuff not right. Why your family not right? Why your friends, this and one of my stuff is not right. It ain't gonna get right neither. Where's the bond? You gonna die. A lot of y'all gonna die. If you don't smarten up and wisen up and pay attention, a lot of y'all are gonna die. If and but a lot of y'all are gonna die. If you don't pay attention, you're gonna get tricked, manipulated, bamboozled. Word. It happens. As you see it's happening, or it's going to continue to happen, especially if y'all want to keep on being blind. The blind lead the blind. So when you fall into a pit, damn, I don't know. You should have known. Your ass should have been seeing. You got eyes. They working correctly. Y'all see me? The hell what you doing all your damn time? What you doing every damn day? What was you doing every damn day? When you're in jail or there somewhere, I wonder who's going to speak to you. What was you doing every damn day? What was you doing? Wasting your damn time? No wonder why. Man, assalamu alaikum. No wonder why.